Hey guys, it's me. It's Mikenstein. I make animated tech reviews here on YouTube, and today I want to show you guys my top picks for the best alternatives to the 2019 MacBook Pro. Now, if you're coming from an older MacBook and you're already tied to the Apple ecosystem, this isn't quite the video for you. I'm going to be recommending mostly Windows laptops that are just as powerful or even more powerful than the new MacBook Pro. This is going to help anyone who's looking for a powerful computer but cannot afford $5,000 for a brand new MacBook Pro 16. So drop a like if you're excited for this, and let's get right into the video. Alright, first on the list we have the Surface Book 2. If you're a developer or a creative or both, the Surface Book 2 is one of the best devices I've ever tested because it does a lot of what I need. It's even equipped with an integrated GTX 1060 graphics card on the 15-inch model, so it's perfect for graphic design work and also gaming. Another reason I love the Surface Book 2 is because it feels like a computer from the future, completely eliminating the need to carry around a tablet and a laptop in my bag. You get one powerful machine and a beautiful form factor with a great keyboard, and it also turns into a super powerful tablet, which you're never gonna get on any MacBook Pro. Really, the Surface Book 2 is the best of both worlds, but it's just a little more expensive as a result. If you're looking for something more affordable, you might want to keep watching this video as I'm gonna be sharing more options with you. But of course, I totally recommend the Surface Book 2 to anyone who's looking for a decent laptop right now in 2019. Next up is the Huawei MacBook Pro. The Huawei Macbook X Pro. This is definitely a laptop you should consider picking up. The Macbook X Pro has everything you probably wanted out of a better MacBook. It's got a great keyboard, a gorgeous 4K display, and an amazing performance. Huawei might have copied the design of the MacBook here, and it's pretty obvious, but it kind of took everything great about the MacBook and improved on it. You get a better non-breaking keyboard, normal USB-A ports alongside the newer USB-C ones, an ultra-thin body, and also a touchscreen display. But what makes it even more compelling is the price. It's literally thousands of dollars cheaper than an equivalent Apple device at $1,200 for the base model. That gets you an Intel Core i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigabytes of SSD storage. The MacBook X also has a fantastic all-round screen too. It really makes me wonder why Apple hasn't started pushing the boundaries a bit more with Retina displays on the MacBook line, particularly on the Pixel front, because it makes a really big difference. You get a 4K touchscreen on the Macbook X Pro, and it looks super crispy for basically anything that shows up on it. It's a great screen and I really love it. In terms of performance, the Macbook X is a really quiet beast. It has more than enough power to play Fortnite on medium settings, which is perfect for a quick few games on the go. It also has a fingerprint reader, but without a touch bar. I mean, if you're already a MacBook lover, you might find the Macbook X really interesting, so definitely check it out as well. At number 3, we have the Dell XPS 15. This remains one of the best laptops you can buy right now for school or for work because of its powerful internals and its really portable design. Dell's XPS line has some of the most beautiful color accurate displays on the market, and they're designed to last for a really long time. You can even upgrade the RAM to get more power if you want, so it's not confined to Apple's configurations like on a regular MacBook. If you need more CPU power, or you do a lot of creative work like video rendering and programming or development, the XPS 15-inch is a really good fit. It's a bit heavier and thicker than the other laptops listed in this video, but it makes up for all that in its sheer performance. It's more than capable enough to handle whatever you throw at it, and I really can't recommend it enough. It's a bit pricey, but the maxed out model still costs less than the entry-level MacBook Pro, so you're welcome. And next up we have the Asus ZenBook Pro. The ZenBook is kind of the closest equivalent to a MacBook, but it doesn't look anything like one. It's roughly the same size and weight, with a full-size backlit keyboard, a nano-edge touchscreen, and a color-accurate 100% Adobe RGB 4K display, which means it has a higher pixel density than Apple's Retina display. And it's also got really nice graphics as well. I don't know why Apple refuses to add a 4K display on the Macs. It just baffles me because I know they have the technology to do that, but they just don't, and I really don't get it. Anyway, the Zender Pro, on the other hand, absolutely crushes it with its specs. It has a great build and a powerful processor to go with it. It's not nearly as good as the Core i9 processor on the MacBook Pro 16, but for most people, an i7 should be plenty enough for whatever it is you want to do. What I don't like about this, though, is the price tag. It costs about $2,300, which is already MacBook Pro territory, so you really have to want a PC over a MacBook to buy this. But don't forget, it does have a few features the MacBook Pro doesn't have, like a better screen, and it will most likely outperform the entry-level 15-inch MacBook at around that same price. Again, there's a lot of factors that go into whether you're going to buy a Windows PC over a MacBook. this is not the video for that. I'm just giving you the best alternatives for those of you who are looking to buy something that's cheaper than a MacBook, but that it's just as powerful, if you understand a word I'm saying. Okay, at number 5, we have the Razer Blade 15. If you're drawn to a MacBook Pro for its beautiful aesthetics, then the refreshed Razer is your guy. Or girl, especially now that they're offering a model in Mercury White. It's priced similarly to the entry-level MacBook Pro model and should provide a similar level of performance. The white version of the Razer only comes with a 1080p screen, and it's kind of limited to an i7 processor with a relatively small 512GB SSD and 16GB of RAM. But if you're willing to go with the black version, you can get a 4K display, which covers 100% of the Adobe sRGB color gamut, and a GeForce RTX 2070 for $2,900, which, by the way, is total overkill for most people, but it's also really amazing value for money. It is more expensive than the comparable MacBook configuration, which goes for about $2,700, but it's far more game-worthy. I mean, it's a Razer, you should expect nothing less. And the beautiful design and great features makes it a great alternative to buy right now. I got links to all these laptops mentioned in this video in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by smashing the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here so you won't miss the next video. Of course, follow me on Instagram at Mikenstein for more tech related content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.